I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up front, cause you notice that butt was stuck. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get whipped out and take your picture. My homeboys trying to warn me, but that butt you got makes.
Young guy, what are you playing here, young guy? What are you playing, young guy? What?
I'm just getting in the mood. Everybody's so happy, and I like big butts, and I felt so free and liberated today after my fortune.
This is what happens when you get a young, crazy guy like a young guy here. I mean, he starts playing the big butt song, but you know, he made me kind of happy. I mean, how could you not laugh after a song like that? I feel like all the people on Wall Street must have felt today. I mean, the big smiley face. I mean, you know, it's up to 400 points. He's playing the big butt song, and you know, who cares about being scared? I mean, yesterday everybody looked totally different. Yesterday, everybody was scared. Everybody was talking about the worst quarter in, I don't know, 20 years. In one quarter, the Dow Jones Industrial was down 7.6%. The NASDAQ was down 14%. The S&P 500 down 10%. Hank Paulson was changing all the regulations, the biggest reform that was being ever presented since the Great Depression. The Depression word was getting thrown all over the place. Everybody was scared out of their mind. Even the poor little kids, I mean, were scared out of their mind. It was such a horrible day. And then today, everybody's happy. Everybody's saying, we found a bottom. Uh-oh.
So why shouldn't we be happy?
Uh-oh, I said the bottom word.
Uh-oh.
And I know what that makes young guy think about.
Oh,
no, look at this picture he's got here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
baby.
no.
Let's get back to...
Oh, come on, young guy. What are you doing here? Don't look at this. This is really disgusting. Turn that off. Get rid of it. Get the next slide. Oh, my God. This young guy, I'm going to have to get rid of you. You are... Oh, come on, young guy. Jeez, you need to get a date soon. You've been out of commission too long. Well, anyway, in a way, young guy's onto something here, because what everybody's wondering is, are we at a bottom yet? Are we at the bottom of this cycle? Is the market bottoming out, and are we going to go up from here? And that's the big question on everybody's mind. And of course, we can only question what's happened from our three heroes. And out of this demise, this horrible market, three people have risen to the surface as the heroes of this market. And I call them the weird bald guys. You've already met Hank, right? Hank with the waxed head and the $20,000 of Brioni.
Can we move back to the last slide with my beautiful women?
Stay away from the bottoms. Stay away from the big butts.
But everybody thinks that we have reached a bottom.
A big bottom.
A very big bottom.
And
another man who thinks we've reached a big bottom is our old friend, Gentle Ben, your favorite.
Well, you know, Hank has put tons of money into the system. He's brought Bear Stearns. He kept them from creating a complete collapse in the system. He's provided money to the investment banks through the cooperation with the cooperation of his best friend. Now, I think these guys are drinking buddies. I think they spend more time together than they do with their wives, because Ben has turned over almost $1 trillion to help people out. And then the third guy, the third weird bald guy, is Kramer, who gets on his Mad Money show and says buy. I mean, this is all this guy. This guy wants to.
Have you been taking
everything.
his advice?
Oh no! I mean, this guy, he belongs in the asylum with you and me, because he is so up and down. I mean, if stocks go down 400, he's saying sell. If stocks go up, he's saying buy. But ultimately, he wants to buy. I mean, he basically tells people, he says, whenever I told you to sell, I meant only sell a little bit. These guys are pretty funny, you know. They're like...
So you're saying that he's become a great contrary indicator.
He's a great contrary indicator, but he's never telling you to sell much. He'll say, take a little off the table. Well, what's a little? Like 1%, 2%? And then
maybe he's an optimist.
Yeah, and then after the very next day, when the stock he told you to sell goes up big, he says, well, you know, I only told you to sell a little bit, so you should have kept it. But I think this weird bald guy thing is a big thing. And I think that bald is in. I think bald is the
bald
next
is
new
in?
wave. It's the next new wave, baby.
Oh.
Being bald. If you are bald, you are in.
What will Rogaine do?
If you want to change your luck with the women, my friend, wax your head.
Wax your head.
Have nothing but these bushy eyebrows, and walk around and get like tattoos and all this stuff. But I think I'm onto a new prediction. The next president of the United States will be the guy with the least amount of hair. So let's just do a quick aside. And we got Hillary Clinton. She's running against Barack, right?
That looks like hair to me, though.
She's got way too much hair. So she's out. There is no way Hillary will be the next president. Sorry, Hillary, you're a great lady, but you got
so
too much
hair is the new VIX in politics.
Hair is what the voter wants. We have been conditioned. Everybody is so conditioned by Ben, Jim Cramer, and Haig that's what they're looking for. They're looking for bald people to run the country.
Oh.
Then you got John McCain. Now John's got something going here. Look at all the hair he's lost here. And he's losing more hair as the campaign goes on. If by election day, John loses like enough hair to go like all the way to the back there, where you just see the sides, I think he could be the president. I think he's getting really close. And then the guy he's going to run against with the Democrats is the guy, of course, that's got less hair than Hillary, and that's Obama. And
who are you voting for, though?
And Obama. Well, let's look. I'm voting for the guy with the least amount of hair on election day.
Oh, the least amount of hair.
I'm totally into it.
Who do you think is winning?
I think Obama's winning right now, but McCain's pretty close. Obama has a buzz cut, but actually, this is an older picture. He's cut. Every time I see him, he takes more and more hair off. So I think he's onto my hair indicator. And
the recession could be taking a toll on him.
Yeah, in fact, I'm denying the rumor that he calls me to ask me what it'll take to get elected. But I just want it to be known that my number one advice to Mr. Obama would be to go with the buzz cut. So anyway, the big question is, have we reached a bottom? And
have we?
And I think that everybody was joyful today. I mean, yesterday they couldn't see enough of Hank Paulson. Yesterday, Hank Paulson was on the TV. Every time he came on, they would shut whatever they were doing. They could have a Victoria's Secret commercial going on, and they would stop in the middle of the best part of the Victoria's Secret commercial, and they would go to Hank Paulson going, well, we're going to re-regulate everything. We're going to put the Fed in charge. We're going to support all the banks. And I mean, they couldn't get enough of Hank yesterday. Today, they didn't want to hear a word from Hank. It was like Hank wanted to talk. I mean, Hank was like, he bought a new Brioni. He went to the barber. He got his hair waxed completely. I mean, he was so waxed today. He had nothing but eyebrows and skin, and this big red tie, and he couldn't get on TV. He was so upset today. All they wanted to put on TV today was these guys saying, yeah, buy, this is the time to buy. Everybody got on, yeah, buy, this is the time to buy, yeah, buy. I mean, everybody was happy, smiley faces. So we went from horror on March 31st to just delight on April 1st. And in one day, you're not going to believe this, we wiped out all of the losses of March, young guy.
All the losses.
Every single lost dollar in March was wiped out today and gained back. And we're now back to February. And on the VIX, the fear indicator, we're back to January. So all of a sudden, we're full of happy people. And we're going to explain what we make of this. So as you play some music that makes you happy, because this may be...
Well, I'm just thinking about my future.
And what's your future?
It's tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is the future.
Tomorrow's the time to make money.
We'll see you on the next segment at Rooster.